Okay, today we are going to show how to use an MCP server, which is Model Context Protocol. This is one of the more interesting developments that's happened recently with the Gen AIs. What this allows us to do is to basically have a LLM talk to some external service that it might not have scanned. And so it's great for being able to access remote systems that you need to get data for in which to do something. And so what nocodeapi.com has done is built up a demo application showing you how you can use their MCP server to access the APIs behind the scenes. And so this is just a good example of how to use an MCP server. So it's a demo application, so you need to build up the information. So I'm going to log on here, and of course it needs to get our things. And so I'll sign in. So it's allowed me to sign in. And see, I've got login successful. Now I've got login to my no-code API backend. I want to generate an API token. So I'll click on generate and it'll say, yep, here's my token. And now I want to basically save that token. So this is great. Now I've got all the information that to talk to the MCP. So what I want to do is talk to one of these services that it has configured and preset in the demo. So if I pick on Airtable, for example, it tells me that there's 5 methods available. So there's list, create, update, delete, etc. Let me just list the records. So I'll click on that. So this is the service I'm going to use, and I'm going to build the request, right? So I'm going to talk to Airtable, and I built up, here's my Airtable. It's pretty simple. I've got a simple table. It's got name 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've got address 1 Main Street, 2 2nd Avenue, 3 Fred Court. Pretty simple amount of data here. This is the app name, and then this is the table name up here. So I can leverage this now data. So here's my token that I had in the previous thing. Here's the application name within Airtable, and this is my table name. And that's all I need to do. So this is information that is basically now going to send to nocodeapi.com's MCP server. And there we go. And it's going to send it. And you can see down here, success, request sent successfully. And here is the response. And so it's got here's the fields. That was like 1 Main Street, 2 2nd Avenue, 3 Thread 4, and 4, and that was it. So this is a great example if you wanted to test out an MCP server. And this can be plugged into various tools such as Claude or any of your Gen AI tools. And this is, just really good to show you how you use an MCP server. The other way you can see this in action, right, is if I go to my nocodeapi.com dashboard and I can click and test on this API, right, it will actually show me here are the endpoints, right? So this is directly accessing Airtable's API, but what we did here was we actually went through the MCP server. And so this gives Gen AI tools easy access to the data that you're already fronting with no-code API. So just a great use of no-code API. There we go. Thank you.